Hello, my beautiful people. It's your girl, Miss Eileen. And today, because there's so much going on, so much that changes in this ever changing landscape of social media, I thought now would be a very good time to just take a look at those top social media platforms and do a bit of comparison of the different features that these platforms have and give you a little bit of insights on how you can use the different features and which ones may be the best platforms for you. So, a little bit of housekeeping before we get started today. I want to let you know that I am live via Streamyard with EcammLive as my virtual cam. So I have that waiting in the wings. And I do want to say hello to Jess Bren 0701G and also Studio Geek 32 and the lovely Anitra Butler Ngoogie. Fantastic. Yes. So it's like I said, it's a great time to do a catch up on things are changing so fast. In fact, there's one of the features that I had on this list in the past that is no longer on one of the platforms. And we're going to get into it in just one smidgen of a minute here. But I also wanted to let you know that one of the reasons why I wanted to have EcammLive here is because I wanted to show you how you can integrate these little widgets. Now, what I'm doing here is the Streamlabs widget, and I just threw a test out there just so you can see what it looks like. So, for example, if anybody wants to throw up a super chat, you would get this up on screen. You'd get your name up on screen and the amount that you donated in the super chat. Okay, a little bit more background. I know y'all were like, hurry up, get to the content. But I want to also let you know that I am using the ATR 2100 microphone and the Logitech Brio webcam because I get a ton of questions about this kinds of stuff. So I want to let you know right up front. Okay, so let's talk about the platforms that we're going to cover. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to throw in a bonus just to give you a heads up about that. All right, so the major platforms we're going to cover, we're first going to talk about Facebook. And so we're kind of going by size, I think, here. The next one we're going to talk about is YouTube. Then we're going to, we might be going out of order. We're going to cover Twitter. Twitter's short and sweet, though. I want to let you know that ahead of time. Twitch, which is fast becoming one of my favorite platforms to hang out on. And then everybody's favorite, Instagram. Yay! Okay, so let's get started with some of the features that we have. And there's a little disclaimers kind of with some of these features because some of them may be available on a specific platform, but only when you're at a specific level. Okay, so before we get into that. And so let's see. Oh, did you hear that Logitech just made a new cam? I saw Alpha Gaming, the Alpha Gaming Harris do a little bit of a preview of the camera. Actually, I didn't watch the video, but I saw that he did a video on it. But I'm like, if I'm going to get another camera right now, it's going to be probably a Canon. I'm happy with the Logitech, but thank you, Studio Geek, for always filling us in. And then you're shouting out all your favorites platforms, I guess, there. Yes, let's give them all a shout out. All right. So the first, oh, and by the way, you guys got here. You may have missed my little video that I created with Canva. So let me just let it roll. Yeah, that's the Canva video. And that's also the same one I used for the thumbnail for this video. For now, who knows? I may change it if you're watching this in the future. But I also want to say that I'm so glad I started using Canva again because I was missing out on a lot of stuff they got going on over there. All right, let's get to the first feature. One of my favorite features, and stories. Before I'm just not going to delay anymore. Stories. Okay, so who has stories? Facebook. You can do stories on your page or on your profile. I am a big fan of doing them on my page because if you have over 10,000 followers or 10,000 likes, you get that swipe up feature, which a lot of us don't have on Instagram yet, but I have it on my Facebook page, but I don't have it on Instagram. So then, speaking of 10,000, YouTube has stories, but you got to have 10,000 subscribers. So as a matter of fact, that reminds me, now's a good time to say hashtag 2taps. So if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. And that's one of your taps. And the other tap is to hit that little notification bell to get the notifications whenever I go live or when I upload a video. And my darling Pure Goddess University is here. Yeah, you should do a tutorial on the Canva video. Yes, stick around. It's pretty simple. So I may wind up showing that depending upon how long this video goes. And Michelle Townsend. Hi, honey. How are you? So great to see you here. Okay. Oh, and just really quickly, I could have multi-streamed this broadcast if I wanted to because Streamyard has so many fantastic features now, and I could be live on another platform as well. But like when I'm on YouTube, I kind of like y'all to have me to yourselves. All right, so the next one. Okay, so Facebook has stories, YouTube has stories, and of course, Instagram has stories. Now, Twitter doesn't have stories. And nor does Twitch. So I think Twitch needs to get on the bandwagon. I can't see stories coming to Twitter. I don't even know where they would put them. But Twitch, y'all need to get on the bandwagon. All right, so let's go to the next feature, which is pretty much one that you can be used all across the board. All right, and that is polls. Doing polls on social media is really cool, especially when you are building up hype for something that you've got coming. You've got that just reminds me, I forgot to tweet out that I'm live. Hey, just sent that tweet thanks to the Elgato Stream Deck. Okay, wait. My girl over here is taking her seat. Hello, taking my seat, and love the new promo you created using Canva. How fun. Thank you, beauty. Yes. I'm loving my Canva stuff now and still love Snapchat. Yes, Snapchat I started using again, but I'm not including that as one of the major social platforms. And that, in fact, I heard an interview with the guy, Matt Navarra. If anybody doesn't know Matt Navarra, okay, Matt Navarra has a podcast that he does with another chap whose name I just can't remember right now. Martin SFP, I believe it is his co-host. Anyway, they interviewed the fellow from Snap. The company is actually Snap. Snapchat is just one of their apps. Okay, this is the one we all love. But anyway, so now that I got that out of the way, and if he can do it, you can too. Andrew can in the house. Thank you so much, Andrew, for coming. And I know that TikTok is fun too, but I am resisting. I'm resisting TikTok for now, only because, look, I got all these other ones. I'm doing Twitch. I bet most people that are on TikTok are not on Twitch and Facebook. I'm guessing. So if I'm doing Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram, I think I should cut a break on TikTok because, we can't do all the things, even though I want to be in all the places. Because remember, I also do podcasting. We're not going to talk about that today, though. All right. So people are saying hello to each other. Great. guys, it's all about being a community. I want you guys to go ahead, make sure you are introducing yourselves to each other. Click those three dots at the end of the chat so that you can go to each other's channels and all that. I just went over here so I could pop out my chat to make sure I don't miss any of your lovely, lovely comments. Okay, so polls are pretty much all across the board. So you've got polls on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. However, with that said, Susan Hendricks is here. Hello, my love. You're so beautiful. I just don't want to be distracted by another platform. Just focusing on my audience and craft. Amen. Hashtag amen, Andrew. I think TikTok is fun, and I love when people export their TikToks and upload them to their Instagram stories, because that's the only way I get a chance to see them. And back to on the Snap interview, and I apologize because I cannot remember the guy's name that they interviewed in Snap, but he's the head of their Ireland office. And they were talking about was Snapchat being competition for TikTok. This is just little tidbits that I'm throwing in here. This is not what I was going to be talking about today, but because Michelle from Pure Goddess brought it up, I got to let y'all know. And they said, no, they do not see them as being competitors. In fact, they're partners. And when I go on Snapchat, you'll see there's tons of ads on there for TikTok. And he said that we work together with one another, and they do a lot of advertising on our app. So they definitely don't want to cross TikTok, because TikTok is spending a lot of money over there on Snapchat. Okay, I gotta take a drink. See how y'all work me? Okay, but I want to talk about the importance of polls. And in fact, Andrew, who's in the chat now, did a poll the other day that I voted on about the different thumbnails. Fantastic way to build up interest for the video before it even launched, to put that out there and say, which one should I use? And also to find out what your audience likes. It's not just about building up hype. It's to find out what people like, who's really engaging with you. You're on Twitter. Do you ever get anybody that tweets you back or talks to you over there? Because with live streaming, we know who's talking to us, right? Because especially now, we got these wonderful platforms like Streamyard and so forth, where we could put the comments up on screen and things like that. So we already know who's talking to us. Oh, you're welcome for the feedback, dear. But polls are a fantastic way for us. And that's why all of these platforms have them. I have not used them as much as I want to over on Twitch, only because there's so many things I got to coordinate when I'm on Twitch. I forget about the polls. But I'm going to use them more. Don't ever be sorry, my dear, because believe me, if I didn't want to stray off on a topic, I would just not ignore you, but I would just I'll get back to that. Hey there. Hey, Virginia. How are you, dear? So great to see you. Okay. So Instagram polls, everybody knows. Okay. Mainly the polls are in stories. You can't really put an Instagram poll on your post that goes out in the feed. Oh, shucks. We got a super chat. Thank you so much, Andrew Can. Make sure y'all following Andrew. Y'all know he is the person who runs the TubeBuddy channel, right? Okay. He's the man. All right. And he knows about movie producing as well. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you so much, my dear. Okay. Also, Facebook polls can be run even during your live streams. You can do polls on Facebook. Now, let me tell you a little secret about YouTube polls. The other day, now y'all know I'm kind of cool with my boy Tom Leong from the Creator Insider channel, right? To the point where he actually knows who I am, and he actually came on this channel with me, right? and the fact I introduced him to StreamYard. So he put out a tweet the other day. I'm letting you guys know right now that Classic Studio is about to go away. I mean, its days are numbered. They probably already have a date on the calendar. They're just not telling us the date yet. But I'm going to say it's going to be very close to like the end of March or sometime in April. Okay. That classic is going away. So he's constantly asking, even more than he has in the past 2 years, what is it that you can't live without that's in classic that's not in studio? So I mentioned this because about a year and a half ago, I did a poll using a YouTube card. All right. So I'm bringing this all back together. This was a poll using a YouTube card. And I see that that card is getting clicked on. However, I cannot see the results. Now, the results probably existed back in Classic, but because Classic is going away, you can't get back to that page, wherever it is, and it doesn't exist in Studio. So Tom acknowledged me. I should screen share that tweet, y'all, because that was pretty special that Tom said, hey, Eileen, you're right. I like being right. It's not there. Wait, guys. It's not going to take me that long because I didn't tweet that much in the last few hours. Yep, here it is. I'll screen share it. And this is important because somebody else may have a poll, and I want you to see. Not this YouTube tab. Wait, I'm going to have to put it in its own tab. Sorry, guys. Got confused about what I was screen sharing. We all know I don't want to do that. All right, hang on one moment. Can't get it. Oh, I can screen share. At least I can do this. Screen share that super chat that came in. Don't you want to have your super chat up there like that? All right, I'm going to have to start again. You can't. It's just a little thing, a little glitch with the screen sharing on because I'm on Firefox. Why, there is no Twitter tab there. Okay, it's just not meant for me to screen share that. But you have to screen share something. Okay. All right. Sorry. Like I said, that's a glitch of Firefox. Once you start screen sharing, you have to go through it, even though the one I wanted to share wasn't available. But we'll get it before this broadcast is over. Okay. So, because we got a lot more stuff to get through there, guys. And speaking of which, I need to have you back on, Eileen Smith. That's if you're interested. Absolutely, I'm interested. And I'm going to have more free time now because when there's a new year, that means I get more vacation days. And so we just pick a day and I'll take a vacation day from work and I'll be there. I am beginning to like the analytics in the new one, but not sure of the editor yet. Well, honestly, you never really have to use the YouTube editor. You really don't. Don't even bother. I know some people will use it when they go live and they want to trim off the part where they're saying hi. I say, you know what? Don't bother. It's not that serious. It's not like life and death of your channel. It really isn't. And my friend Fraser Ramsey is here. Ramsey Unleashed. Hey, King. And you do need to use it for how they plan on cards and end screens. You need to use Classic. Well, you're using Classic, but you're accessing it from Studio. It's just like the wrapper or the container of it, but I still think they're going to get rid of Classic. Eileen, you might not always be right, but you're never wrong. Thank you, Richard. Oh, with friends like y'all, I tell you. That's right. There you go. Hashtag Super Chew Saturday. Yes. Got the hair did today. Oh, okay. YouTube editing. Okay. You weren't talking about Classic. Okay. Great. And how's it going? Everything's going great. All right. So polls. Do your polls, people. Even on Twitter. Sometimes I get a lot of comments on the polls. I mean, a lot of votes. Sometimes I don't. Just keep doing them. The good thing about Twitter and a lot of these platforms, you can set the amount of time that that poll stays out there. Well, I'm gonna say a lot. It's Twitter and with Facebook. Um, no, you can't do that with Facebook. You only can do that with Twitter. You can set how long that poll is out there, a day, a week, number of hours, or a custom time. Like maybe you want it to be just 2 days. If you're, trying to promo something and that thing is coming out in 2 days, you don't want the poll to still be there while you're doing the thing. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so use your polls, people. All right. And Instagram stories, the polls are great because you know that they're going to be gone in 24 hours. Now, I got to tell y'all this. When you use the interactive features on Instagram stories, please do not send those stories to Facebook because your interactive features are not going to work on the Facebook side. I'm going to say that one more time. I'll give you an example. You do an Instagram story and you put up a poll or you put up a question or a quiz or you tag people. And then you send that same story because there's an option inside of Instagram, send stories to Facebook. And you can send it to your page or to your profile. But if the interactive feature is on that story, you do not want to do that because it's not going to work. All you need to do, take a deep breath, download your story, and then go over to Facebook and upload the story. And Facebook has just about every interactive feature on the Facebook side as they do on Instagram, except for the create mode. Sorry about that. Okay. So please don't do that. All right. So if you do a poll on Instagram, not going to work if you just share it to Facebook, but you download the story before you add the poll, download whatever it was you said or whatever. Then you add the poll on Facebook, then you or Instagram, whichever one you want to post first, and then you add. I would say, wait a little while before you post it on Facebook because you might have the same people on Facebook that you got on Insta. That's just a little of my strategy there for you. Next is premieres, video premieres. Video premieres actually started as a thing over on Twitch, but not too long afterwards, I believe YouTube was the first one to pick up on that. You are right. Oh, thank you. I'm right again. Oh my gosh, Andrew. I'm sorry. Studio Geek says I'm right. Richard says I'm right. Oh, I'm right. Okay, premieres started on Twitch. And then YouTube picked up on it. And then Facebook picked up on it. But guess what? Twitch said, you know what? We're getting rid of it. We are getting rid of premieres. So there are no more premieres on Twitch. Only Facebook and YouTube. There never were premieres on Twitter. And there never were premieres on Instagram. So for those of you who don't know what a premiere is, it's uploading that video there. And then all the people that are your subscribers will see, and they'll see when that video is scheduled to premiere. And theoretically, people can watch it with you. And on the YouTube side, they can also give you super chats on your premiere, even before the video goes live. So, and during the premiere, they can also give you super chats, but the chat will be there. You can chat with people. They can converse with you and all that, just like a live video. So premieres are cool because you have the benefit of the uploaded where you could do all your edits and cut out all your hiccups and all that stuff and add your B-rolls and your background music and everything like that. So that's one of the advantages of a premiere. Okay. But you can also get your super chats. And you and Michael Daniels do a lot of premieres. Yeah, Michael does a lot more premieres than I do. In fact, I haven't done an uploaded video. I think I did one this year. I like to live stream. Okay. Hey, Mr. Rodney. Oh, Mr. Rodney said hi, everybody. He said my hair looks nice. Ooh, he knows how to get on my good side. I am thinking of doing a live stream later. Then I am going to do a premiere. Okay. Very good. All right. So next, memberships / subscribers. Now I lump these two together because on YouTube, because YouTube has this, YouTube calls it memberships, channel memberships. And I do believe that you need to have 30,000 subscribers in order to qualify for channel memberships. Whereas on Twitch, you only need to be an affiliate. And it's much easier to become an affiliate on Twitch than it is to become monetized here on YouTube. The barrier to entry is a lot lower of the qualifications. I'm not going to go over them all now because I've done it so many times, but it's easier. It's less time consuming. So if you're thinking about doing Twitch, I say go for it. Okay. So let's get to all of your questions here. I don't know why, but is this channel now only live stream? No. I'll do an upload when I get a chance to do an upload. On my phone, this was a premiere. Oh, no, it looks live streams look a lot like a premiere. And maybe because from the time when I uploaded my thumbnail and all of that stuff, it looked like I was going live, but I really wasn't ready to go live yet. Sorry about that. So in a way, that's good because if it was a premiere, I don't know how it told you what time I was going to go live because I never put that information in. Andrew says, I haven't had much luck with premieres. Even when I promote them, I get good audience interaction past, but just haven't had luck with premieres. Well, I don't think of it so much as having luck. I just feel that every time I upload a video, that it should be a premiere. It just should be. I don't think of it as being like, well, that didn't do well. I should have just uploaded it. I mean, you didn't lose anything. You're not really gaining anything by not doing it as a premiere. Either way, but once you train your subscribers, because your subscribers are the only ones that are going to see that there's a premiere coming. Once you train your subscribers that, oh, Andrew does premieres a lot, they're going to look out for them because a lot of people are confused by premiere still kind of newish really on YouTube. And I do it every time I do an upload to Facebook, even if the premiere is only 15 minutes from now. If I upload it, it's a premiere. That's just my rule. Because like I said, there's no downside to upload it, to having a premiere. In my head, there's no downside. Somebody has one, then let me know. It is 30,000, and you also have to be over 18 and not made for kids. Oh, okay. Thanks for those other qualifiers. All right, good. When are you getting your channel membership? Well, there you go, Studio Geek. I'm at about 8,600 subscribers, and I need to get to 30,000. But I have the subscribers on the Twitch side. So this is what we're doing here. We're making these comparisons. And because they're the same price, channel memberships start at $4.99 over on Twitch, as they call them subscribers, and here on YouTube. But YouTube, they're tiered. You can have additional amounts as well. Okay. It says it's a premiere. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Live streams and premieres are built on the same system, which is why they are so similar. Okay, yeah, they do. They look an awful lot alike. And now, Toka Tover, fuel your dreams. Love your lives. Hi, hey, lady. With your beautiful self. Most of all, yours say it's a premiere. Okay, great. Wonderful. How are you putting comments on your screen? That's a great feature. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Check the description of this video and you will see Streamyard. Streamyard is how I'm putting these on the screen. But you know what? I have another way that I can put comments on screen. Let's see if I can get that other way going too. Just to show off a little bit. Let's see if I can do that. There you go. Yep, there you go. So I am also, remember I told you guys earlier that I was using the Streamlabs widget integration with EcammLive. So this proves, because if I was just using StreamYard, I wouldn't be able to do this little chat widget here. This is Streamlabs through EcammLive. All that stuff is linked up in the description of this video, but I can pretty much tell you right now, it's ILEAN.link/StreamYard, ILEAN.link/EcammLive if you're on a Mac. That's Ecamm with 2 M's. But check the doobly-doo to see what I did. As my friend Podcastage Bandrew Scott would say. All right, you guys, comments. I got to tell you right now, I feel like I'm going to be missing one or two, but I definitely want to make sure that I'll take that widget down now. Okay, I think I'll take the widget down. Nope, I took the wrong thing down. Because I definitely want to say, hey, to Larry Snow. And there you go. We're back on track now. I get an email if live on Twitch. I was checking Twitter and saw you were live on YouTube. If I was not on Twitter, I would not have seen the notification. You got to click that bell on YouTube. You don't just subscribe. There's a bell. You actually have to click the bell and you'll see a list of options. And one of them is notifications. Now, if you're on your mobile device, you also have to have YouTube notifications turned on your mobile device. Whew, that's a lot. But you also can get email notifications. All right. I don't know why, but Live Streaming Pros has the YouTube channel memberships and they have under 30K. Yep, they sure do. Oh, that was me using the Stream Deck to put that comment out there. And thanks for that. And speaking of podcasters, he found one of my videos and he liked it. I just love me some Bandrew Scott. Okay, next. Clips. Now, Facebook doesn't really have clips. I think at one point they had them, but I don't think they work anymore. YouTube claims that they have clips, but a clip that I clipped the last time I was live and I was on the YouTube mobile app, that clip is still sitting in my studio saying that it's still processing. So I don't think YouTube knows what they're talking about. Twitter, of course, they don't have clips. Twitch has clips. Yes, Twitch clips are so much fun. You guys, if you haven't checked out Twitch, come over and hang out with me on my Twitch channel sometime. You know, I have a ball over there. And a lot of these features that I talk about, you know, in the way you can subscribe to my channel, if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect it with Twitch Prime, and then you can also become a subscriber. All right, so the next one is, I think, a feature that is unique to Facebook only. But correct me if I'm wrong, chat room, my beautiful people in the chat room. Correct me if I'm wrong. Watch parties. If I'm not mistaken, Facebook is the only one that has watch parties. And I kind of think Facebook watch parties are kind of cool. All right, so between Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram, as far as I know, Facebook's the only one that has watch parties. And watch parties are really good for times when you just can't figure out what else to post. Or you have this video that just didn't get enough exposure. Maybe you didn't do it at the right time. And y'all know me, I'm always going live at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning, right? And I want to get my afternoon crowd, but I'm at work. But I could fire up a watch party real quick. Or on the weekends when I'm not really sure if people are around or not, or I can tell there's a lull, Now, Twitch does have something called reruns. You can run a rerun on Twitch, so that is an option. But no watch parties. Only Facebook has watch parties. The next feature that I want to talk about. So Twitch is not only for gaming, personal fitness 3, long time no see. Hecky no, Twitch is not just for gaming. I've been streaming over there on Twitch for 2 years and never played a game, except a couple times when I went over to Mr. Rodney's house and he has a pinball machine. But that was short, sweet, and not all that interesting. Great stream, and thanks for sharing about the different platforms and their services. Okay, great. And I will do a recap too for those who got here a little later. And Anitra says, yes, I've been catching your reruns on Twitch. Oh, thanks, Anitra. Great. And you've been hanging out on the lives too. Oh, in fact, you're a channel subscriber. Shout out to Anitra, y'all. Make sure y'all following her here and over on Twitter. I got to make sure I make you a moderator so you can put your Twitter handle in there. I can't do that right now, though. Too much multitasking going on. And once again, Richard affirms it again. So y'all know it's fact. You're never wrong. Thank you, Richard. You're beautiful. Okay, so we're almost at the end of our list here of things. There's another unique feature of Facebook. And it's also time for me to make a big admission. Facebook has a checkbox in almost every single category here. Okay. So for a quick recap, we're comparing Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And Facebook has the only thing that they didn't have so far was the clips. Huh? And I think they used to have them and got rid of them. And my girl Ruth is here. Hey, Miss Eileen, I know you have been live for a while now, just able to join in. Well, thank you, my dear. Anytime. We are always, we're welcome. Did you talk about community tab? No, I did not. And I'm glad you mentioned that because I want to tie that in with this next thing, which is groups. And the only way to really tie in the groups with the community tab is if I back up a little and talk about memberships, because YouTube has that community tab. And for folks that have the channel memberships, they can put content out on the community tab that is only for their members. Not exactly the same as a group. Like we think about a group on Facebook. But it is a way where there can be commenting and feedback only amongst a group of people. It's a stretch, but really nothing beats Facebook groups right about now, honestly. I got to be on YouTube. Y'all got a lot of work. Twitch, y'all got a lot of work to do to come up with something that parallels Facebook group. Now, I know somebody's going to say Discord. I feel it. I know somebody is going to say Discord, but Discord is not part of Twitch, and nor is it part of YouTube. So that doesn't count. And it's not a major platform. That's why it's not on this list. But I do want to give Discord a shout out because they pick up the slack where these other platforms don't have a group chat. A shout out to my friend Andrew Hatchett, who runs a user Discord group. Okay. And we got a new hashtag. Hashtag Eileen is always right. Thank you, Larry Snow. And Ruth is saying hey to you. And DJ Casey and Lady G, what's up, y'all? How you doing? All right. So the next thing No, I want to go back to groups because I forgot to mention Instagram. Instagram also has something like a group. Lame, 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 lame compared to Facebook groups. Okay. But there is something there. There is some kind of a little hub where you can group people together over on Instagram. I don't use that feature. In fact, I tried a little bit and I found that it was lacking. So Ali is here. Oh my gosh, another hashtag. Hashtag Eileen is the best. What's up, Ali? Everybody, meet Ali. Please subscribe to his channel. He has a ton of fantastic social media, mostly business related social media stuff. So y'all make sure y'all click those three dots and click go to channel and subscribe. And Andrew, just so you know, I say wonderful things about you, even when I don't even know you're in the audience. Oh, that reminds me. This is a little bit of a commercial break and a big plug for my friend Andrew. My friend Andrew Hatchett, y'all make sure y'all follow him, has been doing little Zoom tutorials over on his channel. Mari Smith, who everybody knows is the queen of Facebook, right? She did a question. She actually didn't use a poll, but she did a question about Skype. And she asked her audience, I believe this post was on her profile. I don't think it was on her page. She asked her audience, like, is she the only one that doesn't like Skype, et cetera, et cetera. I read at least 50 or 60 comments before I just gave up. It was just too many. And people, out of those 50 that I read, at least 40 people said Zoom. Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. Zoom, 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 Zoom. Don't use Skype. Stop using Skype. Don't have nothing to do with Skype. Zoom, 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 Zoom. Made me feel bad because I'm not a fan of Zoom either. But my boy Andrew has been teaching Zoom. And if you want to know about Zoom, follow Andrew. And he has fantastic tutorials over there. And happy belated Valentine's Day to you too, my lovely Donna, just being real. And you're welcome, Ali. And love you too, Ali. Oh, that's so cool, Andrew. Yes, yes, yes. I call Andrew my Zoom master. But what a couple of other people in that thread, because mind you, these are all social media folks. These are not just casual users of Facebook. These are social media managers and all that stuff. We're also saying Google Hangouts, because y'all know they still have them for business on the business side. And maybe 4 or 5 people said StreamYard. In fact, I saved that post because I'm going to message it to you, Andrew, because I just want you to see, because it was a public post. But, you know, on your mobile, they don't give you the link. They just let you save the video, and then I'll message it to you. Because I just want you to see how many people were saying Zoom, because I think it would just make you giddy. I will fall all what Andrew Hatchett does, right? Me too. And anytime I'm on Zoom, I'm in there with Andrew or, you know, Michael Daniels and Andrew. Okay, guys, let's go to the next feature. And I had to put a qualifier on here because remember, we're comparing Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. But I had this word written down. Then I was like, I better make this a little bit beefier. So what I had was search. This feature, search. Because when I think of search, I only think of YouTube. Out of those, you know, of course we think of Google, right? But out of those social networks. But then I remember, wait, Twitter has a dynamite advanced search. And a lot of people, you know, my girl Madeline Sklar, she's someone I support over on Patreon from the Twitter Smarter. And she's got the Twitter Smarter podcast. And I picked up a lot of tips from her for my real estate peeps. You know, my daughter has that real estate club. And when I wanted to talk to them about Twitter, there's a lot of search parameters they can put in to find and surface things over on Twitter from a Twitter advanced search. And I learned all that from Madeline and her guests on the podcast. Okay. But then I remember actually Facebook does have a search. Yeah, they do. So I changed it to advanced search. So yes, Facebook has it. YouTube has it. I will have to say that sometimes YouTube search is annoying when you're on mobile because you want to put in filters, but sometimes I want to put in multiple filters. I want to put in most recent and something else, but you can't. You only can do one level of filtering when you're on mobile. Very annoying, but it's there. If you go on desktop, that you can get super, you can search by most liked or most watched or whatever, and all that stuff you can do when you're on desktop. And then, of course, on Twitch search is sad. Everybody says there's no discoverability on Twitch, and that's kind of why. You can search. If you know exactly what you're searching for, you'll find it, but nah, I don't count that. That's not advanced search. And Instagram, same thing. You can search by hashtag if you know exactly what you're searching for. If you're trying to search for something, there's no advanced search features in Instagram. And I know some of y'all that love Instagram are going to say, she don't know what she's talking about. But there is a search, but it's not advanced. Like that, how I put that word advanced in there. I know how to get my way. Because what? Richard told y'all. And so did Larry Snow. Eileen is right. Okay, now let's get to the tipping. We had a little bit of that going on earlier here. Let's make sure we get all these. Oh, that's right. No, we saw that one already. For a second, I was very confused. Okay, I'm sorry if I confused you, but I cleared it all up. I've seen you on the Zoom too, when I was too. That's right. Yes, I come in there, and I even know how to do it on mobile. Twitch search is more a scavenger hunt. Yes, I agree. So now we're going to go into tipping / super chats. And you might be thinking, I thought she said everything on Facebook has everything. Yes, Facebook has this, you guys. They have it, and not just for gaming channels. However, it's in beta. They only roll it out to hand-selected people that they want to give it to. It's actually called Stars. And one of the folks that I follow over there, I've mentioned him many times here, John Eric Mosler from Adventure Social. He hasn't streamed in a while. I'm not sure if he's not feeling well or what. Adventure Social. He has the option for memberships. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, that Facebook, yes, they do have memberships. And the memberships can also get access to an exclusive group. And you can charge in that. He charges in that group. And also stars. So whenever he goes live, you can give him stars. Now they have that for you for Facebook gaming as well. But he's the only person that I know personally that's not a gamer that has it on a regular Facebook page, because Facebook handpicked him. And just for those who don't remember, when I first told you how I first got introduced to John Eric with a K, that's one word, John Eric, is because he is in the EcammLive beta group with me. And one of the rounds of beta that we were testing, he broke Ecamm. Remember, it's in beta, right? But because, let me tell you how he broke it. He got 9,000 comments on one live stream. He would have got more, except it broke. He could still stream, but the comments stopped coming in. 9,000. So when I saw that there was somebody in my sphere that was getting 9,000 comments on one live stream, I had to go and find out more. And so since then, of course, me and him are buddy, palsy, wowsy. And he has shown me a whole lot of these features of Facebook that I never paid attention to. Because one thing that I never focused on was building up my Facebook profile. I never focused on that before. I'm still not. But I know how to do it now because of John Eric. How to clean it up, how to find the right people to be friends with, and all that stuff. I know what to do. Thank you, John Eric, and I hope all is well with you. All right, so Facebook has tipping / super chats. YouTube has super chats. They also have the applause, and my buddy Andrew Kahn, they've been testing it with him, and that is even when he's not live, if you see it. Now, I have YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium, which is why I don't see it. But if you go over to Andrew Kahn, if you don't have YouTube Premium, you probably will see this. Go over to his channel, not the TubeBuddy channel, but his channel that you'll see here. And you click on those 3 dots, and underneath the video, next to the thumbs up, you'll see applause, or instead of the thumbs up, I'm not sure. You'll see the applause. Okay. And when you see that, Can, not Con. Sorry. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Just click on the 3 dots, y'all. It's a great feature. So that's another tipping. So the person doesn't have to be live. That's the point I'm trying to make. You can see their past videos, but I don't see it. And I know it's in beta. So I'm assuming that they're going to roll it out so that even folks who have YouTube Premium, so we don't have to watch commercials, would still be able to do it. But who knows how long it's going to be that they're testing it. And viewer applause is there with the ratings. Okay, so thumbs up and thumbs down are still there, but then also, and it looks like 2 hands clapping, almost like the emoji of hands clapping, but only it's gray. It's in gray. It's not yellow like a emoji. Y'all know, go over there and check it out. Trying to make me explain it. Fidelity Investments uses Zoom. Yes. Wow, that's so nice. And I have been scheduled to go for their webinars and been so busy at work, I actually didn't even have time to go into the webinar. Okay, and Ali says, Con plus awesomeness equal Can, the Andrew Can. Oh, man, y'all are so, I just love this chat room today. You guys, this is my time to just remind you why I've been saying to you that you are beautiful people. So when I come on, I say, hello, beautiful people. And y'all have to wait until I end the stream to find out what I say when I leave. But because doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, or if you're non-binary, asexual, doesn't matter. You're beautiful inside and out. And I know that you have a message that you want to spread, and it's a beautiful one. And what the world needs now is more beautiful messages out there, right? So I'm here to help you spread that beautiful message all around the world. That's why you're my beautiful people. Okay, one last thing, and on my list here, and then I'm going to do that little demo that I promised Michelle earlier. And so I'll just do a little test here. So you'll see that little thing that you just see up on screen here. I hate when I'm pointing the wrong way. That is a third-party widget alert. It's coming from the third party of Streamlabs. They work on YouTube. They work on Twitch. They don't work on Twitter. They certainly don't work on Instagram, because y'all know Instagram don't even have a API for their live streaming, right? And I know y'all wondering, somebody's sitting there waiting. She said Facebook has a check mark. Yes, it works on Facebook. And yes, and I saw it on Adventure Social's channel. So those Streamlab widgets, and most folks use that in combination with OBS. I'm using it in combination with EcammLive. Currently, as of today, February the 15th, 2020, you can't use them on Streamyard yet. I'm sure it's somewhere on their to-do list, which is about this long. You can't even see how long it is. It's longer than that. How's the podcast schedule working out? The book, it's working out great. As soon as I start filling stuff in there. Okay, so that's the list. If anybody wants the list, only if you want the list, I have it as a Google sheet. Oh, and I said I would give you a bonus. I'll give you this bonus because it's so super quick. And I know somebody out there is thinking about lonely little old LinkedIn. So out of all the features that I covered, let's go over all the features: stories, polls, premieres, memberships, subscribers, clips, watch parties, groups, messenger, advanced search, tipping, super chats, third-party bots, and widgets. LinkedIn only has groups, which most people left. And they do have some advanced search, which you have to pay for. So, even though they are a major platform, and I know people are like, wow, but what about live? LinkedIn has live. And I am so happy for all of you who have wanted and prayed and hoped, and you got accepted to LinkedIn Live. And now you can use Streamyard, goes natively to LinkedIn Live. Also, my friends at EcammLive, through an integration with Restream.io, you can go live on LinkedIn. But you can't pin comments up on screen. I know they're in beta, but come on, y'all. How long they been in beta? Anybody know? 6 months? It's comments. Come on, LinkedIn. And there's no mobile live, and I should have added mobile on here, but all these apps that all these platforms that I talked about have a really good mobile live streaming. Of course, Facebook Live you can do on mobile, YouTube you can do from their mobile, Twitch, Twitter. Twitter is kind of weird because it's Periscope, but it's Twitter. Okay. And then, of course, Twitch has an app, which is kind of lame. I recommend Streamlabs or Prism Live. And of course, Instagram has a native app, which they won't, like I said, release the API for any of these other apps to integrate with. But LinkedIn, are they ever going to have mobile live streaming? All I can say is, I love y'all. Please don't hold your breath. Funny story. I don't use LinkedIn that much, but I do have a profile over there. And because I know so many people, I've got the more than 500 followers or friends or whatever you call them over there. So this one week, I was all gung-ho about LinkedIn. I was like, I'm going to go on LinkedIn and do a video. And this had to be over a year ago. And I thought I was live. I was on the mobile. You don't know what you don't know. Now, why would I think that they didn't have live? So embarrassing when I realized that I wasn't live. But then again, I felt kind of good because I was like, what? How come nobody's commenting? Yeah, because you're not live. You big dummy. Anybody knows a social platform that only works on desktop? I don't know one that only works on desktop, but I will say that, of course, YouTube and Facebook are the two that work from desktop the best. Now, of course, Twitch is a great has a desktop, but you have to have, OBS or, that you can use StreamYard with a phone. Yeah, you can use StreamYard with a phone, but I don't have LinkedIn Live. Like I said, this was over a year ago. I'm not even applying for LinkedIn Live. because I don't use LinkedIn. So I'm not, once LinkedIn starts letting us put comments up on screen, that day when that happens, I'm going to apply for LinkedIn Live. And we'll see if I get in or not. And I'm going to send them this video right here as an example. What do y'all think? You think they're going to let me in? Or are they going to say, no way? All right, let's see if I can get that. EcammLive. Comments and reaction overlays. Nope. All right, I'm just going to only share screens with sites you trust. Yeah. I wanted to show y'all something earlier. It seems like the only way I can show y'all is by sharing the entire screen. So I wanted you to see this tweet between me and Tom from YouTube. Hang on. Let me hide all this other stuff. This is, StreamYard is not really made to stream with Firefox, and that's why I'm not being able to do it. So anyway, here we go. Tom from YouTube put out this tweet. YouTube creators, if you have a showstopper reason why you can't survive without Legacy Classic Studio, please share specific feedback ASAP. E.g., the studio subs report is last 28 days and Classic it's lifetime. P.S. expanding sub reports ETA is March. Okay. And then hashtag YouTube Studio. And let me come back because I realized that why am I doing this the hard way when I can just do this inside of EcammLive? Oh, take me off a picture-in-picture. Okay. So this is why I say to you guys, I'm just trying to back up the warning because I know that Tom would appreciate us for spreading the word. Classic has gone away, people. Okay. And he's even said that the estimated time for this specific feature here, subs report, is in March. So hint, ding, 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 ding. That's a hint. That's around the time when Classic is going to go away. Okay. And he doesn't say what part of March, because March is a long month with 31 days. All right. So I tweeted back, I can't find poll results from YouTube cards. Maybe I'm just missing them, blah, blah, blah. I was being nice. Of course I'm not missing them. I dug around in there. Y'all know I know what I'm doing. So anyway, Tom says, you're right, Eileen. It's not there. You can go to your watch page and see it as a viewer would. To be honest, TBH, we don't see a ton of usage of embedded poll cards. Some viewers find them a bit intrusive. Stay tuned for more polling capabilities in Community tab live and maybe on watch page. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, y'all heard from Tom Leon. Okay, so you know I'm not making it up. Number one, don't read between the lines. Class is going away a little shortly after March. I don't know what part of March. And, the community tab. Let's talk about the community tab. I've put out polls and things in the community tab, and y'all haven't been too kind to my community tab. And I don't know, sometimes I think it's just me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Why don't y'all love my community tab? I don't know. There's only so many hours in the day, and I always say do all the things. So I haven't been spending as much time over there. But here's my community tab. Just so you'll know, you can see it in the mobile app. The last time I posted was a month ago, and nobody said to me, hey, you haven't posted over there in a while. And so I've done some fun things with gifts, and I've done, mostly gifts. And where's the last time I did a poll? I get like 11 thumbs up. Um, haven't done a poll. Done mostly gifts. Let's see. When's the last time I did a poll? Maybe it's time for me to do some more polls. Especially since Tom. Here you go. 6 months ago, I did a poll. All right, here you go. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for supporting the channel and showing up for the live streams. Blah, blah, blah. With that said, I have a quick poll that I would like your feedback. What's your favorite topic that I cover here on YouTube? Okay, let's just dig into this poll. Sorry about that. Facebook/Instagram, podcasting, live streaming, or all of the above. And so the answer was, or something else. And I did get two wonderful comments from Studio Geek. Thank you very much. And my girl Tish, my hashtagologist. Hope all is well with you, Tish, if you're listening. And so live streaming is what you guys wanted to hear about, even though today we are talking about social media. So, polls are useful. I'm going to do more polls over there. Please, 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 if you're here now, promise me that you'll go and check out my polls, and we will monitor YouTube to see like what new features come out to the polls. Actually, some of the poll features that Facebook had, they seem to have gotten rid of, which I did a wonderful video on it. So go figure. Because you used to be able to do a poll while you were live from mobile. But to be honest, it was rather clunky. And that's why I did the tutorial. But since then, a few people have left comments on that video and saying, I don't see it feature anymore. So I did a little digging around, and I didn't see it either. I didn't actually go live yet, though. But I think they got rid of it. But you can definitely do polls on any video that you upload or from desktop and all that. You can put polls in multiple spots on the video on Facebook. However, I don't know if they're going to get rid of those too, because you see YouTube, of all the things, they've been going through that classic versus studio with a fine-tooth comb. They weren't even paying attention, and they were hoping that we as creators didn't pay attention to the fact that you can't even see the results of the polls. So I would have to go back to that video, as Tom said, and look at the video on the watch page. But it's not that serious. I just wanted to know if they were going to have it. I think y'all know what I'm saying. I'm going to be honest. I tend to follow a person on one place, not running around to all the different places they are posting. Yeah, I get it. I definitely get that, Andrew. I absolutely understand that. And I think people think of the community tab as being a separate place. They don't think, and I know for me, I pretty much don't look at other people's community tabs either. But I think we're in the minority. I think that most people, they are dying to see those YouTube stories and those community tab posts from the YouTubers that they, subscribe to. So maybe I just need to be a little bit more creative in the content that I put out over there and do some polls. So last but not least for today, we are going to do a quick tutorial of the Canva video export. And before I do it, I'll show you the little video that I created. It's like 2 seconds or 3 seconds maybe, so don't get alarmed. And so here we go. And it actually looks a bit pixelated, and I'm not sure why. Let's do that one more time. I don't know if that's Streamyard that added that little. Anyway, let's get to the screen share. I'll go back over to my Ecamm. And it's so easy. In fact, here's the image. The thumbnail for the temporary thumbnail for this video. And it's this simple. But it's first of all, you have to have the pro version of Canva. So that could be the reason why, you may or may not see this. I upgraded to the pro, and in fact, I'm still on the 30-day trial. I didn't even pay for it yet because they don't give you the option to just go straight to pay. When you when you click on the pricing, then it says upgrade for 30 days. It never lets you just check out. But anyway, that's okay. But they took my credit card information now. All right, so here we go. When you get to the download page, it defaults to PNG because that's the suggested format for it. But what I did, you can do video. But what I did, I took it a step further and I went to animation. And because I knew I was going to use it here on Streamyard, and you get a choice of the different animations. You see that you can do a fade or a pan or a block or a rise or a breathe or a slide. And I kind of like the slide one that I might try the next time I do one, but I didn't think it was good for this particular layout here. And the simple one, you forget, you can't see the preview. So those are the different animations you can add, and you can still download it as a movie or you can download it as a GIF. So even after you add the animation. So that's how simple that was. If Pure Goddess University, if you're still here, that's the deal there. And so it just requires that you have that pro upgrade. And if you've never done the trial before, go ahead and do the trial. And and you are doing so great. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of doing great, time certainly flies when you are having fun with friends and they're telling you that you're always right. Because we've been on here for an hour and 12 minutes. You guys are incredible. So if you're watching this in a replay, be sure to check out one of the other videos that I have here. I talk about podcasting, live streaming, social media, and anything that can help you improve your content. So with that, in parting, as always, there's only one thing that I want you to do, and that is, say it with me, stay beautiful.